I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin daily chart. What a crazy day in crypto. We're going to dive deep into it and figure out what happened. I mean, Bitcoin dropped all the way down here like we talked about last video. A pullback, 32,935, and then the SPX, S&P 500 index, traditional markets drug Bitcoin higher, and I'm going to show you why. Make sure to watch to the end of the video, and you'll see the obvious for Bitcoin. The daily RSI is still massively oversold. Is this the reversal, or will you see another push to the downside? You go back in previous historic events that may have happened over time, and this is significantly low RSI where Bitcoin price action bounced. It wasn't as low as the previous panic situation RSI, but again, significant bounces have happened at these levels. Is there room for another move to the downside? We're going to zoom in and elaborate on this idea for more clarity. At the end of the day, it's this simple. When Bitcoin breaks out of this falling wedge, we're going to buy into strength and make a ton of money. But you have to imagine 40,000 is going to be major overhead resistance. And so at this point, I'd just be happy with a good, strong bounce, which has been in progress today. And let's see if it's going to continue. 2 days ago, we talked about a bearish retest idea, and it did happen. It played out perfectly, right? Perfectly. Rolled over completely down to 32,000 on this chart, right? Now, the entire price action just completely pumped, and everybody's trying to figure out what happened. Did the whales jump in? Well, look at the SPX. This is the S&P 500 index. All right, this orange line right here is the Bitcoin price action. And you see, as soon as the SPX, S&P 500 index started to climb, skyrocket, you saw Bitcoin start to climb with it. Now, Asia has been selling off, right? You got your daily candle close coming, but Asian session opens this evening, and just like China, all they do is sell. That's all they do. So again, will you see continued upside? For this to happen, you need a bullish retest to occur of this support level. So this was resistance, resistance, resistance. Now it's flipped it as support. And in order to see upside continuation, you got to hold this as support. This has been crazy trading. I mean, we needed the volatility. We needed these bounces, right? If the bulls can hold this level, you could see some upside continuation. It's just all dependent on the bulls. Earlier today, I was talking about the SPX, and it was, I mean, look at the stock market has gotten destroyed, right? I'm like, hey, this is at major support, and it did get the bounce, oversold bounce on the SPX, and Bitcoin saw a positive price action. So make sure use traditional markets to help you trade this market. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person said, Chris, a year ago, you talked about the importance of diversification. Last alt season, I netted an average of $10,000 a week in profit. I took your advice. I took half my profits. I bought 3 houses. I'm converting them now to Airbnbs. He bought 3 houses with the altcoin profits that he made. Person said, I've taken $400 through a mixture of spot and futures, and he's at $40,000. He's 100x'd his money in less than 3 weeks. He follows his plan. He's looking to get into the 7-figure club shortly. He said it's exponential once it clicks. And this is a key. You have thanks for life-changing knowledge. And that's what this is about. You're not making a ton of money right now in this market. I can help you. I'll make sure you're in the best, most profitable trading setups. Right now, for a limited time, there's a New Year's special. You get $100 off and 60% off the regular prices. Remember, you go over to the website, cryptorev.net. Pays for itself. It's a no-brainer, cryptorev.net. If you go down into the description of this video, there's a link take you directly to this website. Remember, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. got to be better than everybody else. Learn some basics. You'll choose Bitcoin drawdown. So this is pullbacks. And if you look in 2017 bull market, you never had a drawdown of 50%. But this has happened twice in 2021, right? Obviously, on one of the drawdowns, you saw a huge run up, but we're back at these levels, 50% drawdown. You can see the bear markets, 83%, 74%. Like when this market pulls back, these drawdowns are brutal. I'm telling you, you do not want to ride these downtrends because they're painful. FOMC meeting, which if anything comes out that is off kilter, anything that the traditional markets haven't priced in already. So there's rate hikes that are going to happen that's kind of priced into the market. But if anything happens unexpected, if Fed Chair Powell comes out and says anything different or deviates from the idea that's more hawkish, then you could see some moves, some massive moves on January the 26th. So pay attention to this idea. So what's the FOMC meeting? Essentially happens 8 times a year. They're going to discuss the monetary policy changes, review economic and financial conditions, assess price stability and employment output. This happens every 6 weeks. So again, the market is real good at pricing in what they think is going to be said and be talked about. But if it deviates from this idea, you can see bullish or bearish moves based on this idea. So look for volatility this week. You also have earnings coming out for a ton of major corporations. Supply chain right now is completely devastated. It's broken. I've been waiting 16, 17 weeks on some windows, and it's just, they don't even know when they're coming. Garage doors, you can't even, we'll get to you when we can. Like, it's broken. Supply chain is broken. Now, we talked about this idea where when this thing double bottoms and breaks higher, it's very bad for altcoins, and you've seen pretty parabolic upside move here. Now, if you get a retracement, you'll see money flow back into the altcoins. But again, this thing trends higher. You could see further losses out of the altcoins, 20, 30, 40%. But do you get a relief rally, which essentially would mean this moves to the downside and gives us like a little relief rally to trade some altcoins? Ethereum USDT, we talked about this on January the 12th, just 12 days ago. And we said, you do not want this to happen out of Ethereum. You're looking for massive downside. If it does, Ethereum bounced, bearish retest, and downside. This thing, you can see, bounced, bearish retest, massive downside. I mean, you got to move from essentially 3,400 down to 2,100. So Ethereum has not been performing well. So Ethereum is oversold, trying to work its way back into this channel. I mean, do you get another drive lower? I mean, we're talking about RSI values, which we haven't seen since March of 2020, December 2019. I mean, these are levels where, let's look at Ethereum back here. So the bullish hopium here is you had this type of oversold RSI here, massive run up. This type of oversold RSI here, massive run up. Is Ethereum positioning itself for a massive move to the upside? Or if you zoom into the Ethereum 1 hour chart, I mean, Ethereum still has to break above this level. Like, you've got all the sellers right here. Could see short-term bounce ideas continue to play out as long as no negative news comes out for traditional markets. We wanted the stock market to jump right into the market, and they're here. Count on it, they're here. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.